Today, we are going to unlock 10 timeless and elegant summer color combinations that every elegant lady needs to know. These are not fleeting trends. These are beautiful classic pairings that will always look sophisticated. Learning them will give you a new sense of confidence and creativity every time you open your closet. If you are ready to master the art of color, I invite you to watch all these rules. True elegance is a skill, and it is a joy to learn. Our colorful journey starts now. Let's begin. Number 1. The effortless coastal classic. We begin with the most quintessential summer color combination of all. There is no pairing that speaks more of effortless, sun-kissed elegance than crisp white and warm tan. When you see these two colors together, you are instantly transported to a beautiful seaside town, a luxurious yacht, or a relaxing afternoon on the coast. It is a combination that is grounded, clean, and impossibly chic. It is the perfect foundation for any elegant summer wardrobe. The beauty of this combination lies in its perfect balance. The white is bright, fresh, and clean, reflecting the light of the summer sun. The tan is warm, earthy, and natural, like sand or a beautiful leather saddle. Together, they create a look that feels both relaxed and incredibly polished. This pairing has been a staple for style icons for decades, precisely because it is so simple, yet so effective. The common mistake with this combination is minimal, as it's so classic, but it often lies in the quality of the pieces. Because the colors are so simple, the texture and fit of your clothes become even more important. A flimsy see-through white t-shirt or a pair of worn-out tan shorts won't achieve that elegant look. The elegant solution is to focus on beautiful fabrics and classic silhouettes. How to wear it. Imagine a pair of beautifully tailored white trousers or white jeans. Pair them with a simple tan-colored top in a lovely fabric like silk or fine knit cotton. To complete the look, add tan leather accessories like a classic belt and elegant flat sandals. Another way to wear it, you can also flip the combination. Try a beautiful tan or khaki-colored linen dress and pair it with crisp white accessories. A white handbag and simple white sandals will make the tan color look incredibly sharp and sophisticated. This color combination is your starting point for summer elegance because it is almost impossible to get wrong. It projects an image of clean, understated luxury. It says that you appreciate timeless style and that you don't need loud colors to make a statement. Your elegance is quiet, confident, and clear. It's the color equivalent of a deep, relaxing breath of fresh sea air. The beautiful warmth of tan grounds a crisp white perfectly. But what if we want to create a look that feels even softer and more seamless? This brings us to the art of pairing whites with other whites. Number 2, the art of tonal whites. We've established the classic beauty of white, but now we explore a more nuanced and luxurious secret, the art of wearing different shades of white together. This is known as tonal dressing, and it is one of the most sophisticated and high-impact styling techniques a woman can master. Pairing a soft ivory with a rich cream, or a shell white with a bone white, creates a look that is incredibly rich, textured, and visually interesting. The feeling this combination evokes is one of pure, quiet luxury. Because the colors are so similar, the eye is drawn to the different textures of the fabrics, the smoothness of silk, the grain of linen, the softness of cashmere. It's a very subtle and confident way to dress, suggesting an appreciation for quality and craftsmanship over loud statements. The common mistake is to think that all your whites have to match perfectly. Trying to match a pure, bright white with a warmer cream can sometimes look like a mistake, as if you got dressed in the dark. Another mistake is to wear an all-white outfit in fabrics that are too flimsy or see-through, which can lose that luxurious feeling. The elegant solution is to intentionally choose different shades of white and off-white and to focus on combining different, beautiful textures. How to wear it. Think about creating an outfit built on layers of soft whites. You could wear a pair of ivory linen trousers, which have a slightly warmer, more yellow undertone. Pair them with a cream-colored silk blouse, which will be a little richer and deeper. You could even add a bone white cardigan, which might have a slightly cooler, grayer undertone. The subtle differences in the shades are what make the outfit so interesting. Focus on texture. The key to making this look work is mixing your textures. Pair a chunky cream cotton sweater with smooth ivory silk trousers. Wear a crisp white cotton shirt with a nubby off-white linen skirt. The contrast between the textures is what brings the look to life and makes it feel intentional and expensive. Ground with an accessory. While the all-white look is stunning, you can also ground it with a single accessory in a contrasting color. For example, your beautiful tonal white outfit could be paired with a tan leather belt and matching sandals, which connects back to our first beautiful color combination. Wearing tonal whites is a powerful statement. It is a whisper, not a shout. It communicates that your style is thoughtful, refined, and that you find beauty in the subtle details. It is a look that is both serene and incredibly impactful. Playing with different shades of white creates a rich, luxurious look. We can apply this same single color philosophy to another classic summer neutral, blue. Number 3. The serenity of tonal blues. Now we introduce our first true color, but we do so in a way that is just as timeless and versatile as our neutrals. We are talking about blue. Blue is a color that is universally loved. It reminds us of the endless summer sky and the deep, calming sea. Just like with whites, one of the most elegant ways to wear blue is to combine different shades of it in one outfit. A pairing of a deep, rich navy blue with a light, airy chambray blue is a perfect example. It's a classic, sophisticated combination that is perfect for summer. This tonal blue pairing feels serene, stable, and incredibly chic. Navy blue is a powerful and respected color. It has a nautical, maritime feel and is often seen as a softer, more approachable alternative to black. Chambray, on the other hand, is light, relaxed, and casual. When you put them together, you get the best of both worlds, the elegance of the navy and the ease of the chambray. The common mistake is to think of blue as just a single color. We might not consider pairing a dark blue with a light blue, thinking they might clash. Or we might only think of blue in the form of denim, which can sometimes feel too heavy or casual for an elegant look. The elegant solution is to embrace the full spectrum of blue and to combine different shades and textures to create a beautiful, harmonious look. How to wear it? A perfect example would be to wear a pair of well-tailored navy blue trousers, perhaps in a lightweight linen or cotton. Pair these with a soft chambray button-down shirt. The lightness of the chambray shirt balances the depth of the navy trousers perfectly. You can tuck the shirt in, add a brown leather belt, and create a look that is incredibly polished, yet relaxed. Another way to wear it, consider a navy blue skirt, perhaps an A-line or a simple slip skirt. You could pair this with a simple t-shirt or shell top in a very pale sky blue. The effect is soft, pretty, and very summery. Texture is still key. Just like with our tonal whites, mixing textures makes a tonal blue outfit even more interesting. You could pair a navy silk top with a light blue linen skirt, or a chambray dress with a navy blue knit cardigan draped over your shoulders for a cool evening. This combination of tonal blues is incredibly versatile. It can take you from a day of sailing to a casual city lunch with ease. It communicates a sense of calm confidence and timeless, all-American style. It's a look that is both trustworthy and effortlessly chic. The depth of navy blue provides a beautiful, sophisticated anchor. But what happens when we pair this timeless neutral with a soft, earthy tone? This leads us to one of the most elegant and unexpected combinations. Number 4, navy and olive green. We now move into a color combination that signals a true understanding of sophisticated style. It is the pairing of deep navy blue with an earthy muted olive green. This is not a combination you might see every day, which is precisely what makes it so special. It is an unexpected pairing that feels worldly, intelligent, and incredibly chic. It brings together the classic nautical feel of navy with the grounded utilitarian feel of olive, creating a look that is both powerful and understated. The feeling this combination evokes is one of quiet confidence and worldly wisdom. It's a bit more serious and intellectual than some of the other summer combinations. It makes you think of a woman who is well-traveled, who appreciates both classic style and practical design. It's a pairing that has a subtle military-inspired heritage, which gives it a feeling of strength and purpose. The common mistake is to shy away from this combination, thinking that too darker colors might be too heavy for summer, or that they might not go together. We are often taught to pair dark colors with very light colors, but pairing two deep muted tones can be incredibly sophisticated. The elegant solution is to embrace this pairing and to make sure you are choosing the right shades and fabrics for the summer season. How to wear it. Imagine a pair of olive green trousers or shorts in a lightweight cotton twill or linen. Pair them with a simple navy blue top, like a sleeveless silk shell or a fine knit t-shirt. This is a simple, yet incredibly powerful outfit. You can finish the look with tan leather accessories to add a touch of warmth. Another way to wear it, a navy blue dress, perhaps a simple t-shirt dress or a shirt dress, can be beautifully styled with olive green accessories. Think of an olive green canvas tote bag, or even a pair of simple olive green canvas sneakers for a very chic, casual look. Keep the silhouettes clean because this color combination is so strong. It works best with simple, clean, classic silhouettes. Think tailored trousers, simple tops, and A-line skirts. You don't need a lot of ruffles or fussy details. Let the beautiful color pairing do the talking. Wearing navy and olive green together is a way to stand out from the crowd in a very subtle and sophisticated way. It shows that you are not afraid to play with color beyond the obvious choices. It projects an image of intelligence, stability, and a refined worldly sense of style. The combination of navy and olive feels rich and worldly. But for those days when we want something lighter and more romantic, we can swap that deep green for its softer cousin, creating a beautiful feminine pairing. Number 5. Sage green and cream. If the navy and olive combination speaks of worldly strength, this next pairing whispers of serene, gentle romance. It is the combination of a soft, dusty sage green with a warm, rich cream. This is a color pairing that feels incredibly fresh, modern and calming. It's like a cool breeze on a warm day, or the feeling of walking through a beautiful misty garden in the morning. Sage green is a very special color. It's a muted, grayish green that is incredibly calming to the eye. It is sophisticated and understated. Cream, as we've discussed, is a soft, luxurious neutral. When you put them together, you create a look that is incredibly harmonious and peaceful. It feels both natural and highly polished at the same time. This combination has become very popular recently, but its roots are in the timeless colors of nature, which means it will never truly go out of style. The common mistake is to choose a shade of green that is too bright, like a mint or a lime green, which can look less sophisticated. The beauty of sage is in its muted, dusty quality. Another mistake could be pairing the sage green with a stark, bright white, which can be a bit too harsh. The warmth of cream is the perfect partner for the coolness of sage. The elegant solution is to let these two gentle colors create a soft, beautiful story together. How to wear it. A beautiful sage green linen dress is a stunning piece for summer. To make it look incredibly elegant, pair it with cream-colored accessories. Think of a beautiful cream leather handbag, a pair of cream espadrille wedges, and perhaps a delicate cream cardigan draped over your shoulders for the evening. Another way to wear it. Try a pair of cream-colored trousers or a cream skirt. Pair them with a simple top in a beautiful sage green. This could be a sage silk camisole or a simple sage cotton t-shirt. The look is so soft, pretty, and put together. Add a third neutral. This combination also works beautifully with our other favorite neutral, tan. You could wear a sage green top with cream trousers and then add a tan leather belt and tan sandals to ground the look with a touch of earthy warmth. Wearing sage green and cream together creates an aura of calm, grace, and femininity. It's a very approachable and easy combination to wear, yet it looks incredibly chic and thoughtful. It's a perfect choice for a summer garden party, a brunch with friends, or any occasion where you want to feel serene and beautiful. The gentle touch of sage green is so calming, but what if we want to evoke the warmth of a summer sunset? This invites us to explore one of the most radiant and joyful color pairings. Number 6. The warmth of a summer sunset. From the cool serenity of a garden, we now travel to the sun-drenched landscapes of the Mediterranean. Our next color combination is the beautiful pairing of warm, fiery terracotta with a calm, sandy beige. Terracotta is the color of sun-baked earth, of ancient pottery, and of breathtaking sunsets. It is a color that is full of warmth, energy, and rustic sophistication. When you pair this bold, earthy color with the simple, quiet neutrality of beige, you create a look that is both powerful and perfectly balanced. This color combination feels incredibly warm, artistic, and grounded. It evokes a sense of connection to the earth and to ancient traditions. It's a look that feels both adventurous and deeply stylish, perfect for a summer holiday or for bringing a touch of vacation warmth to your everyday life. The common mistake is to be a little bit afraid of a color as bold as terracotta. We might shy away from it, thinking it's too loud or difficult to wear. Another mistake is to pair it with other equally bold colors, which can become overwhelming. The secret to wearing terracotta elegantly is to let it be the star of the show and to support it with a calm, simple neutral. The elegant solution is to use beige as the perfect quiet canvas for the beautiful rich color of terracotta. How to wear it? The easiest way to wear this combination is to choose one beautiful piece in terracotta and keep the rest of your outfit neutral. For example, a stunning pair of terracotta-colored wide-leg linen trousers would be the centerpiece of your outfit. Pair them with a simple beige or cream-colored top, like a sleeveless shell or a simple tank. This allows the beautiful trousers to truly shine. Another way to wear it, you can also use terracotta as your accent color. Imagine a simple, elegant beige dress. You could bring it to life with terracotta-colored accessories, a beautiful terracotta leather belt, a pair of terracotta sandals, or a terracotta-colored scarf tied to the handle of your straw bag can add the perfect pop of warm, sophisticated color. Play with proportions. Think about how much of each color you want to feature. A little bit of terracotta goes a long way. Even just a terracotta-colored lipstick paired with an all-beige outfit can be an incredibly chic and subtle nod to this beautiful combination. Wearing terracotta and beige together is a way to embrace color in a very grown-up and sophisticated manner. It shows that you are confident and have a strong sense of personal style. It's a combination that radiates warmth, creativity, and an effortless connection to the timeless beauty of the natural world. The fiery warmth of terracotta is stunning, but it can feel quite bold. For a softer, more traditionally feminine look, we can turn to the delicate world of pinks, paired beautifully with a crisp neutral. Number 7, dusty rose and white. We now turn to a color combination that is the epitome of soft, modern femininity. The pairing of a gentle, muted dusty rose with a clean, crisp white. Pink can sometimes be a tricky color to wear. Bright, hot pinks can feel very young or overly trendy. But a dusty rose is different. It is a pink that has been softened with a touch of gray, giving it a muted, sophisticated, and almost vintage feel. When you pair this gentle romantic color with the clean, fresh simplicity of white, the result is a look that is incredibly pretty, polished, and timeless. This combination evokes a feeling of gentle grace, romance, and approachable elegance. It's feminine without being fussy or childish. It's a look that feels perfect for a beautiful summer day, a wedding, or any occasion that calls for a touch of quiet charm. The white keeps the dusty rose looking fresh and modern, while the dusty rose adds a lovely warmth and softness to the white. The common mistake is to either choose a shade of pink that is too bright and juvenile, or to overdo it with ruffles and bows, which can make the look feel too sweet. The elegance of dusty rose lies in its understated, muted quality. The elegant solution is to let this beautiful color speak for itself through simple, elegant pieces, and to use crisp white to keep the look feeling fresh and grounded. How to wear it? One of the most beautiful ways to wear this combination is to choose a single stunning piece in dusty rose. A dusty rose-colored skirt, perhaps a pleated midi skirt, or a simple silk slip skirt, is a beautiful choice. Pair it with a simple, crisp white top, like a classic white t-shirt or a simple white shell top tucked in. This creates a look that is clean, fresh, and incredibly romantic. Another way to wear it, consider a pair of classic white jeans or trousers as your base. You can then add a beautiful dusty rose-colored top, a dusty rose cashmere sweater for a cooler evening, or a dusty rose silk camisole for a warm day. Would both look stunning. Use it in your accessories. If you're hesitant to wear too much pink, you can use dusty rose as an accent color. An all-white outfit can be beautifully elevated with a dusty rose handbag, a pair of dusty rose shoes, or a delicate dusty rose scarf. It's a subtle way to incorporate this beautiful feminine color. Wearing dusty rose and white is a beautiful way to embrace your feminine side in a way that feels very modern, elegant, and grown up. It is a color combination that is both soft and strong, and it projects an aura of gentle, quiet confidence. Dusty rose offers such a gentle touch of color, but for a look that feels truly vibrant and full of summer energy, we can pair a classic neutral with the color of sunshine itself. Number 8, marigold marigold yellow and tan. Now we embrace the pure, joyful energy of summer with a color combination that is bold, confident, and incredibly chic. The pairing of a rich, vibrant marigold yellow with a warm, earthy tan. Marigold is not a pale lemon yellow. It is a deep golden yellow, like the petals of a marigold flower or the rich yolk of an egg. It is a color that radiates happiness, optimism, and confidence. When you ground this vibrant, sunny color with the calm, neutral stability of tan, you create a look that is perfectly balanced and sophisticated. This color pairing feels creative, confident, and full of life. It's a statement-making combination for a woman who is not afraid to be seen. The tan acts as the perfect anchor, preventing the bright yellow from feeling overwhelming and instead making it look rich and luxurious. It's a combination that feels both artistic and very put together. The common mistake is to be afraid of wearing yellow, thinking it might be too bright or difficult to pull off. Or we might pair a beautiful yellow piece with a harsh black, which can sometimes look a bit like a bumblebee and feel too stark for summer. The warmth of tan is a much more sophisticated partner for a golden yellow. The elegant solution is to use this joyful color with confidence, letting the neutral tan create the perfect stylish frame. How to wear it? A beautiful marigold yellow dress, perhaps in a simple classic silhouette like an A-line or a shirt dress, is a true showstopper. Instead of pairing it with black or white accessories, style it with a beautiful tan leather belt to define the waist, a pair of tan leather sandals, and a tan handbag. The earthy tan makes the yellow look incredibly rich and intentional. Another way to wear it. For a more subtle approach, start with a neutral base. Wear a pair of tan trousers or a tan skirt with a simple cream top. Then add a single, powerful piece of yellow, like a marigold yellow blazer or cardigan. This is a fantastic way to add a vibrant pop of color to a classic look. A pop of sunshine. Even a small accessory in this beautiful color can light up your outfit. Imagine an all-tan or all-cream outfit with a pair of marigold yellow shoes or a marigold yellow scarf tied around your neck. It's a small detail that brings a huge amount of joy and style. Wearing marigold yellow and tan is a declaration of confidence. It shows that you have a playful and joyful approach to style, but that you also know how to keep it elegant and grounded. It is a combination that is guaranteed to make you smile and to brighten the day of everyone you meet. The beautiful pop of marigold yellow shows how a single bright color can light up an outfit. We can achieve a similar yet more serene effect by pairing a classic summer color with a shimmering neutral. Number 9, light blue and silver. As we near the end of our color journey, we explore a combination that is cool, crisp, and wonderfully refreshing on a hot summer day. It is the pairing of a soft, pale light blue with the clean, bright shimmer of silver. Light blue is the color of a clear summer sky or a calm, shallow sea. It is serene, peaceful, and universally flattering. Silver, as a metallic neutral, acts like a mirror, reflecting light and adding a touch of cool, modern glamour. Together, they create a look that is ethereal, elegant, and incredibly chic. This color combination feels like a cool drink of water. It is calming, clean, and sophisticated. It has a certain lightness and airiness that is perfect for the hottest days of summer. While gold jewelry can sometimes feel very warm, silver has a cool tone that pairs beautifully with the coolness of light blue, creating a very harmonious and polished look. The common mistake is to overlook silver as a key part of a color combination. We often think of our jewelry and accessories as separate from our clothing colors. But when you intentionally pair silver accessories with a light blue outfit, you are creating a very deliberate and beautiful color story. The elegant solution is to think of silver not just as a metal, but as a color in its own right, a cool, shimmery gray that beautifully complements the softness of light blue. How to wear it? Imagine a beautiful light blue dress, perhaps a classic linen shirt dress, or a soft chambray sundress. The elegant way to accessorize this dress is with silver jewelry. Think of a delicate silver necklace, a pair of simple silver hoop earrings, and a classic silver watch or bracelet. The cool shimmer of the silver against the soft blue is just stunning. Another way to wear it, you can also incorporate silver into your other accessories. A beautiful pair of silver metallic sandals can instantly elevate a light blue skirt or a pair of light blue trousers. A handbag with silver hardware, like a silver buckle or chain strap, will also tie the look together beautifully. For evening, this color combination is particularly beautiful for a summer evening. A light blue silk top paired with white trousers and elegant silver jewelry is a perfect look for a sophisticated dinner or event. The silver will catch the evening light in a beautiful, subtle way. Wearing light blue and silver together is a way to create a look that is incredibly polished and refined, yet still feels light and effortless. It's a color combination that is both classic and modern, and it projects an aura of cool, calm, collected elegance. The cool shimmer of silver is so refreshing, but the ultimate statement of color confidence, the choice that speaks of pure minimalist elegance, is to wear a single, beautiful color from head to toe. Number 10, the monochromatic statement. Our final secret is not a combination of two colors, but a powerful styling concept that is the ultimate expression of color confidence, the monochromatic statement. This simply means dressing in different shades and tints of a single color from head to toe. We touched upon this with our tonal whites and tonal blues, but this principle can be applied to almost any color to create a look that is incredibly chic, elongating, and impactful. Wearing one color from head to toe creates a single unbroken vertical line, which can make you appear taller and leaner. It is a look that is beloved by fashion editors and style icons because it is so simple, yet so powerful. It looks incredibly intentional and requires a certain confidence to pull off, making it a true statement of elegance. The common mistake is to think that every single piece has to be the exact same shade, which can look flat and a bit like a uniform. The art of a successful monochromatic look is to play with different shades, tints, and textures of your chosen color. The elegant solution is to choose a color you love and build an entire outfit around its beautiful variations. How to wear it with neutrals. The easiest way to start is with a neutral color. We've already discussed an all-white or all-cream look. You can do the same with beige. Imagine a pair of dark beige trousers, a lighter beige top, and a sandy beige cardigan. The subtle shifts in shade are what make it so sophisticated. How to wear it with color. You can also be bolder and do this with a color like blue. Pair your navy blue trousers with a chambray shirt and perhaps a sky blue scarf. Or try it with pink, a pair of dusty rose trousers with a pale pink shell top. The key is to keep the colors within the same family. The importance of texture. The secret to making a monochromatic outfit truly interesting is to mix your textures. If you're wearing an all-beige outfit, pair a chunky cotton knit sweater with a smooth silk skirt. If you're wearing all blue, pair sleek navy trousers with a textured chambray shirt. This contrast of textures prevents the look from feeling flat and adds a rich, luxurious dimension. Making a monochromatic statement is the final step in mastering color. It shows that you are not just combining colors, but that you are creating a complete, harmonious story with your style. It is a look that is minimalist, confident, and the very definition of modern elegance. If you found this guide helpful, please give this video a like. It truly helps other women who are looking to build their style confidence to find this advice. And don't forget to subscribe for more secrets on how to live a life filled with elegance. Thank you for joining me on this colorful journey today. Go out and paint the world with your beautiful style. Until next time, stay elegant.